All right, so where do you want me?
I'm gonna want you on this ladder, and I'm gonna outstretch this guy to you while I'm up there.
Okay. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.
Yay! Come up here. Be careful up there.
I'm being careful. In my socks and Crocs.
Grab that. So bring it to the inside, all the way out. Nope, this side. All the way out to the beam, and clip it on the end. Alright? Okay. Give me that guy. 182 and a half. Okay, let me get it on over this way, so come on down. Bring her on over, yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're
so
6'4", you could do anything.
So go on over to the back side of that beam. I'm just triple checking my numbers here.
Okay.
That distance right here, we're good enough for government work.
All right.
Good enough for me.
All right.
So now I just need to figure out exactly what is half of 182 and a half. Alright? Which is 91 and a quarter. Not mistaken.
Sounds about right.
This is where it's going to get a little interesting. I'm hoping I can reach it and clip onto that, but I'm going to need your eye to see if I'm actually clipping the correct thing. And I can measure out to that point and mark it. We'll mark that. Once I mark that out, I'll get that measurement actually while I'm here. Before I hop down. Because this 2x8 is a little bit bigger than the 2x6, it will throw my number off of my pitch. Where are we at? We're at 1 3/4. So if I measure that, that should be about 1 3/4. I'll just take that off of the my support beam. And then that should give us our ridge beam posts from there. And then we'll get that measurement of the roof. But before I climb up on that roof, I will definitely tie in.
Yeah, please tie in. Please, please.
I don't want to.
It's been
Down, but thankfully I got new shoes. I should have nice grippy shoes.
We've had some crazy weather lately with storms and whatnot. That's why it's all wet down here. And the last thing that I need is for this to be a little bit slick, even though it doesn't look like it.
It's like plastic.
Yeah. And for you to go, wee!
Slip inside.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
This is where it gets a little tricky because I could have you go sit up there, but I don't want you to sit up there.
I could be really still.
That scares me. I don't need you up there.
Well, one of us got to do it.
No, I know, but one of us has to be in the middle on that ladder, standing up and marking where it sits.
I'll go sit on there. I'll climb. I've been getting a lot better with my fear of heights. Like, a lot better. I think working over there on the back deck, like, all year, like, changed me. It changed me. I'm okay.
You want to move the ladder over there and then you can just climb right on up?
Yeah. Probably a better idea. I got up there and I thought, wait.
That was pretty comical. I feel a lot better. Get up there. Hold up.
No, I do feel a lot better though. Like I do. I really do. I feel more confident.
You on? You good?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna need to grab all my things that I need.
I'll just sit here and wait.
Steal the ladder from you. I'm gonna say that's about mid. I don't like how that's sitting. I'd rather have it. You alright? Wind coming?
I just got sick to my stomach.
Don't look down. That's a golden rule.
No, you took the ladder from me.
I took the ladder from you.
Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Dude, this is all I needed was for your eye.
I got it. You want it on the outside edge, right?
Outside edge.
Outside edge. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's get it. We're on the outside edge. We are there.
One in the corner.
Good. Okay.
Back on something a little bit more stable.
Yeah. Look, I'm good with it. I'm way better with it than I was. I'm not crying right now.
No, I know. It's I'm really proud of you. You handled that very well. It's just called human nature.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like.
And honestly, it's just called human nature.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out sometimes.
Because your body's telling you, yo, you're in the danger zone. You're way higher than you need to be.
No, it
drops you almost to your gut, like really hard.
Upset stomach feeling, but literally, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Like it's like this flush comes through me, and like I black out, like my vision and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I start getting like I'm gonna black out, and that's what freaks me out is because when I feel like I'm gonna black out, I don't have control over holding on. If I'm passing out, I'm passing out, you know?
All right.
I'm okay. So we need to get all of these numbers because we got to figure out the span of the rafters, including how much overhang that we want to have. That's kind of one of the reasons why we need to figure out this number, which we just got. We also have another number for the ridge beam that we need to figure out. For that one, Gary is going to be tying off because he's going to have to go up and on top of the roof while I be ground support where I got my feet on solid ground. You know what I mean?
We're going for a 5/12 pitch to meet this pitch. Now, I don't know if that's going to be too much. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
We might be able to go down to 4/12. If we can, I would love to. But at the same time, to ease of everything, I think I'll just match the house.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And one thing to note too, friends, is that we don't get a very big snow load out here in Arkansas. We do get snow every single year. I would say roughly maybe a foot, but it's not all in one dumping. It's usually a couple inches here, a couple inches there, and it spreads throughout the winter months. We usually won't get our first snow until mid-January, and then it will be hit or miss. We might get one, might not get one. We can get snow basically honestly, like right now in December, but just from our experience living out here, we don't generally get one until January. And then the last one, I think we got one in April last year.
I think we did get one just before spring.
Yeah, but it wasn't much. It was literally just like a misting and just like a dusting, you know.
It was gone in like an hour.
Yeah, it was good. It was here and then it was gone in an hour. So it's
that's normally how it goes out here. If it snows,
yeah,
it ain't gonna last for long.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's not much to really be of big concern. So we can get away with a lot lower pitched roofs out here, because you don't have to really worry about it too much.
Correct.
We do get a lot of ice though out here. That is one thing that we do get. We get more ice storms and more ice than actual snow. So that's another thing to consider. But out here, as far as building goes and the building pitches and everything, it's kind of the Wild West in a way.
Pretty much.
And especially, we're on unrestricted land. We could do whatever we want.
Yep.
So,
and the way that I'm going with it is I'm just trying to stay with the metal type that we're actually getting.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked for us to stay at minimum 312. So it can go up from there, you know. So can't do a 212 on them or anything else like that. I mean, they do have other types that will go down that low, but I'm not trying to go that low.
Yeah, and that's different from the type that we're trying to go with. In the end goal, we will have a seamless metal roof on this building, which is really nice because the seamless, all of the rivets and all of the connectors that connect it, instead of going from the top down, it goes from like the bottom up, and it's all covered. So you'll never actually see any of those screws that hold the metal down, which is what makes it last for so much longer, because that's the number one thing that goes out with roofs is those little plastic like washers.
Neoprene washers.
There you go. That's the word. Those things wear out from sun damage and they get rusty, and those are the things that need to be replaced like every 10 to 15 years.
Did the installer end up accidentally zapping one in all the way and then said, oops, and backed it out with the pad?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
you never know.
You never know. And that is the ultimate weak spot on any metal roof. Unfortunately, it's the screws and the washers that go with it.
Yeah. So
try to ixnay that one, go with the seamless, and it should last a lot longer to where I don't have to get up on the roof.
Yeah.
And that's the whole goal, you know. I don't want to be up there when I'm 80 and trying to do something. Like
Either do I.
I don't even want to
Either
do that
do
when
I.
I'm like 50 or 60. Like,
we want to be like one and done. That's what we're hoping for. And we want to have a product that's going to be up there and last throughout our lives, and then hopefully for the majority of our children's lives. So that's the goal. But anyway, we got some more numbers to get, guys. We got some more stuff to do.
We'll be hollering numbers at you. Put the first number I holler at you up on this ridge, because I'm going to measure that ridge real quick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to measure from the outer peaks itself. So I'll give you this hashtag aspect wise to measure. And then just write it on that. So first number, second number.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out exactly what the middle is from that point.
Careful, baby.
That I've got new shoes. Oh yeah. My shoes are grippy.
Good.
They'll slick a little bit though. I'm hoping this stays on. It should though.
Careful.
I'm on a flat surface, you know? 36 feet, 1 5/8 inch.
Oh man.
Alright, can you try to hook that while I'm doing this? Go over there. You're hooked.
It's hooked.
I'm gonna mark this so that we can let that be. Ooh, yeah. I got it.
Got it?
I marked it at
36 to 7/16. 36 to 7/16.
as tight as you can.
That's it. Got it?
Wait. So now we have an idea of where everything lands. That should be dead center of the house. For that plane.
Okay.
So.
I had to get warmer.
Yep.
I had to get warmer and start up some dinner. And Gary and I had to talk about a few things after we dropped that last chalk line and figure out what we're going to do and how we're going to continue proceeding with the day.
Yep.
While we were inside the house, we did a quick weather check because the wind has picked up quite a bit.
Yep.
And Gary was like, I don't know if I want to go ahead and put that ridge beam up right now or if I want to do it later or what I want to do. And then also, you know, like the weather has been kind of doing the old roller coaster of love for us. And we do have more rain on the agenda, but it's not coming until Friday.
No, and we also have wind basically all week long.
Yeah, so we're not going to get away from the wind. We're just going to have to work with the wind regardless.
Yep, and just push through it and get as much done as humanly possible before the rain gets to us.
Yeah, so what have you decided? What are we going to keep doing today?
So we are going to get that ridge beam up there and try to get as much done as humanly possible. That way tomorrow in the morning we can continue on working towards it, and hopefully before the rain comes we can have that thing covered in zipboard. That'd be awesome.
That would be so cool. I am not going to like hold our feet to the fire on it just because life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Although that is going to be our goal for the week. We're going to try to get the zip board up and on top of that building before the big rain comes.
We'll see how it all rolls out and pans out for us. But as it sits right now, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
It's always interesting, man.
Because now we've got to try to, connect some sort of support in the middle of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And set a piece of wood on top of it and get it all the way to our house.
Yep.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yep.
It's a lot of back and forth, but I got my numbers.
Yeah.
So I should be able to get this thing rocking and rolling here as soon as we get it up there.
Today's new end of the day goal is to have the ridge beam up and I guess the supports put in place because again, it is pretty windy. And then that way we could wake up tomorrow and start doing the rafters and kicking those rafters off. And then if that goes well and according to plan, then the following day we'd be able to drag that zip board up and tack that into place and it would be all closed in. So
A lot of back and forth.
yeah, always.
But
Always.
I also want to zap off that piece of the roof.
When?
You know what I mean?
When?
In between all that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Soon.
'Cause as soon as we get Rafters up there, it's gonna be just like out the backside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. And
it's gonna be really tight.
If you guys don't remember how that went, go back and rewatch some of our videos when we were working on it, I guess in like the summertime when we were working on the back of the decking. You can't see it right here, but on the other side of the building, we have that big massive deck. And the way that those rafters kind of came off, it was a lot of really figuring out the right angle because it wasn't just one solid cut. He had to cut the piece in 2 different angles so that way they would fit on the roof, but then also on the board, if that makes sense at all.
Correct.
Yeah. So, but I know most of you guys have been with us throughout like this whole thing. Oh, geez. You guys see this? Twister literally just jumped on me. Hi, Twister. Hi, Twister. She's sitting here like kicking my legs and stuff. I guess she really wanted the attention. There you go, Twister. You got some show time. Aw, I miss you too, baby. I miss you too. Aw.
Key.
What a good key. All right. Well, I forget what I was saying. Squirrel or cat?
We're going to get back on it.
Yeah, we're going to get back
rolling.
on it. Twister, do you want to go in our house? You want to go inside where it's warmer?
She's all, hey, it's warm in there.
Yeah, can I go in?
What's up?
All right. Come on, Twister.
Oh,
You little traitor. You're Anthony and Roxanne's kitty now.
oh.
Here, go on.
Let's see.
Brow. 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 Yes. Yes. She's a good key. She's a good key. But we gotta get to work, honey. We gotta get to work.
Alright, so that will be my 29.25" piece that will fit on top of my beam over there. That will give me my height that I need. I'll need that piece. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 inches bigger at 33. Let's call that big enough. So I just need to mark dead center the rest of the way through and through. And that should be it. Okay. Might be able to
Careful, babe, because
see
that's...
this. And I'm not going to be able to see that.
Yeah. Getting all your pre-drilling done.
shimmy out there. That's great.
Just lined up to me.
Guy now and shift it over. Go ahead and hand me that drill real quick. Let me try to get it started over here. Give you that. Alright, so now I'm gonna have you pull that ladder back over that way.
Where?
Towards that end, where you're gonna be attaching that board to this board. I'm gonna tell you to. Lift her up for me. So close to that guy. Go up more. Up more. We are right about that ballpark. Right
Okay, hold it.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. You know what we're going to do since we got that attached somewhat? Come over on the outside and tell me if this is where it needs to be or if I need to tap this over more or what.
It needs to go in. Right there. Leave that.
Is it to the line? Is it cockeyed one way or the other? Or no, it's pretty straight.
From what I can see down here, it looks pretty straight. I can get my camera and zoom.
I've got one screw in it, and that's all I need right now. Since you got a screw in that guy, use this to plumb up that board going that way. And then the hammer. Okay. Now let me see that level again. Let me put this in. Alright, can you go up there? And we're going to bring it down just a tad.
Okay.
Now that I've got that thing attached to the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put it. Yeah.
It's in.
It looks like it's money to me.
So we got the main part of the ridge beam up and in place. Although our board is not quite long enough to go all the way connecting to the roof.
Yep.
So we're going to have to like band-aid it together, which is a-okay. It's going to be strong. It's not going to mess around with the structural integrity whatsoever. It's just another step we got to do.
Yeah, just you know, one more thing to do.
So this is what I'm actually talking about if y'all don't know. So you see how that board doesn't fully touch the roof right there? This area right here going all the way to there is level. So the little splint thing that we got holding it up and then going perfectly level. But this board doesn't fully reach the roof. So we're going to have to band-aid it right in there and get it to connect fully to the roof. And then we should be a-okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with that part of the ridge beam, which we still have to cut that out. There's a lot to it. We have to have some rim boards basically going up on the roof in a triangle to where the rafters that we put up connecting everything goes and dives into that. And I've got to use treated wood because it's going to be, you know, if there's ever a leak, you don't want to have just regular normal wood touching on the roof surface aspect. It's most likely going to rot away if there's ever a leak or anything else, and then you're going to have some huge problems. So if I put treated wood down, it should allow the rafters to basically live for as long as I do, you know. So
yeah,
that's the goal. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth. The sun is like gone.
Yeah, we probably have maybe another hour left of work, and then we're going to have to wrap it up because it's going to start getting dark on us. But hey.
It almost looks like snow clouds, though.
It does, man.
Looking up there. The other day, I was out doing some stuff, and I was like, dude, is that snow? Like, is it snowing right now? Are you kidding me right now? Like, and it wasn't freezing temps, but it could be snowing up there. It's just melting away before it gets to us, you know?
Yeah, if this lingered on throughout the night, then we'd have snow. Yeah. No snow is on the agenda, at least anytime soon that we can see, so. Yeah. But, you know, we do live in Arkansas, so.
Wait 5 minutes, we'll change.
Yep.
Alright. See how high up we got, or how much further we got sticking. Yeah, 68 and an 8.
68 and an 8.
That should be that's 12 pitch. Hoping this thing fits.
I hope it fits too.
And I'm not having to go back and forth on this guy.
Isn't that good?
that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that is sitting like perfectly on there. I don't know if you can get that any more perfect, babe. That's fantastic. Look, guys. There you have it, friends.
Nope, we got it up there.
Yeah.
We still have to do this one and this one going up to it and figuring out exactly what that is exactly, because I'm trying to keep it at a 5/12 pitch as much as possible. So geometry is not my friend. I'm not I'm great with algebra, great with all sorts of stuff. With geometry, man, and a lot of it is the math ain't adding up, and that's where I don't like it, you know.
Yeah, it sucks when the math ain't mathin', but you know what? It's better you than me, honey, because, yeah.
it's there, though. And it's, dude, that fits so snugly and nicely right there. I'm really, really happy about that.
Yeah.
So when we get the 2 other rim joists up, I've already got that marked out to where I need to cut it. So I can have the rim joists go underneath it, and then that sits right on top of it. But the next thing that we need to do is drill a hole up there and figure out exactly where that's going to be on the inside, so I can put braces on the inside and do that whole thing, and then it's rafters and throwing all the rafters up there.
Yay!
And the fun craziness of trying to figure out what is all of the cuts that we need to do for the rafters.
Yeah. So tomorrow's going to be a really busy day for us trying to figure all that stuff out. We do have a pretty good plan for the rest of this week. Hopefully we'll be able to stick to it.
Yes.
But we're taking it day by day. Life is lifing, but you know, we're riding the tide, so it's all good, man. It's all good.
Little by little, we're getting it done.
Yeah. So we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode while we get this mudroom, some more work going on it. But my split pea soup is calling, man. I'm starving, and it's freezing out here. And the sun is about down, so we're wrapping it up. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode. Subscribe if you guys haven't yet subscribed. And as usual, friends, until the next one, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Lay.